My name is Randy Bigley. Joining me right now for the podcast, the Galion and Crestline Chamber of Commerce head person, we're caller, Miranda Jones. Good morning, Miranda.
Good morning, Randy. How are you today?
I'm doing great. This is great. This is summertime. The weather's getting better, which means it's a good time for you guys. I mean, you guys do stuff year-round, but summer really kicks off a lot of events.
Yeah, those summer months are great for
Yeah.
planning events and stuff. So
Yeah.
it's always a fun time to head into summer and all the fun things we've got coming up. So
And you have something called the DORA Dash coming up, correct?
correct.
Right?
So Crestline was the first municipality in Crawford County to get a DORA.
Okay.
And for those who don't know, a DORA is a designated outdoor refreshment area. So, for example, Crestline has 5 different businesses right now that are a part of that. You've got the Hub at Village Square, you've got Me Cerritos, you've got Stats, you've got the Legion over there, and then they've got their own Eagles.
Okay.
So those 5 businesses will be open on Thursday night, which is going to be May 26th from 5 to 8 p.m. And we're just going to bring visibility and awareness to the DORA in Crestline. So to go further in what it means is those businesses, you could go into the hub during our DORA Dash, get your drink in your nice DORA DORA cup that Cork and Cap sponsored, and then you can walk down the street.
Oh, wow.
You can
Cool.
take
Yeah.
your alcoholic
Yeah.
beverage as long as you're within the boundaries of the DORA, which are clearly marked at all cross sections and streets. You know, don't take your alcoholic beverage past this point. But you can go in local tracks and shop. You can go down and check out, what's going on down by where Stats is and all the new construction type things that, Josh Crosswhite's moving Ed's Barber Shop down in that area. Stop in, say hi to Josh, head over to the tracks, stop in and check out what the Eagles have going on. But then we have different other components going on too. So I don't know, like most people, COVID was hard on me at first. So I wine with DeWine every day too. I came the COVID-19 each year.
Right.
But then this year my goal, so I've lost some weight. So I need a new headshot.
Yeah.
So AK Photography is going to be in the bridal suite at the Hub on that Thursday night offering headshots.
Nice.
So we've got headshots at the Hub.
Wow.
It's a $10 donation. You cannot find a headshot for $10 anywhere.
No, you can't.
And AK Photography does a great job. And so that money then, the proceeds from that are going back to the Crestline Community Development Team because they're going to be doing a veterans banner project in Crestline as well.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So that's a great thing there.
Yeah.
We're going to have live entertainment. I don't know if you guys have ever heard Damian Lucio sing before,
Yeah.
but he's got that throaty Bob Seger voice that I
Right.
just love. So tentatively right now he'll be playing on the gazebo right outside the Hub that evening. So we'll see what's going on. If it's raining and we need to move him inside, we've got a couple different locations. But we're going to play a game and have you move around. You're going to be collecting some puzzle pieces from each place. And as you come back to the Hub and you put that puzzle piece together, it may resemble a free drink coupon.
Wow, okay.
So you're going to want to move around. You're going to want to play. You're going to see what Joe Dugan's been up to on the backside of the shunk because it's great. Just a lot of fun things going on in Crestline, and this DORA is just another great tool to bring people in and check out the community and how they're thriving and how that Crestline comeback is. We're there. It's on its way, baby.
So so if you're listening from Bucyrus, and there's a lot of misconceptions about the DORA because you just passed here too.
Correct.
Go down to Crestline and see how it works. I guarantee you're going to figure out it's not what you think it is. Right?
It isn't.
Yeah.
So, and a lot of people, that's what we get a lot of pushback when we did it. Oh my gosh, it's going to end up like Bourbon Street in New Orleans. We're not Bourbon Street. We're not in New Orleans.
Right.
You're not going to find people dancing in the street. It's just a fun way to come out. And as you're waiting, if you're at Me Cerritos and you're on that long hour wait to get in, you can go to the bar, grab a DORA drink, and walk around.
Nice.
Crestline's DORA is Thursday nights from 5 to 11,
Okay.
Friday nights from 5 to 11, and then Saturday during the day. I think it's 11 to 11 on Saturday. I could be wrong. It could be noon to 11. But all the DORA rules and the map are on the Chamber's website. So if you go to galion-crestlinechamber.org, the Crestline DORA is one of the top function buttons at the top that you can click. You can see the map, you can see the rules, you can see the participating businesses.
Fantastic, yeah. I'm going to have to come down and check that out.
Yeah, come get a new headshot.
I need to.
Yeah, see, that alone. So
Right.
5 to 8 on Thursday, excuse me.
Okay.
May 26th in Crestline. You can park at the hub and walk around. You can park down at Miseritos and any of the community lots, or Stats, any of those places as well. So
Fantastic. Wow, very cool.
yeah, and then that leads us right into June, which
Yeah.
we start planning our golf outing.
Yeah.
It's the 20th annual Chamber Golf outing this year. So we're
20
trying
years, huh?
20 years.
Wow,
So we're
yeah.
trying to get over, to date we've raised $37,000 for Ronald McDonald House Charities.
Fantastic.
So this year we're trying to get over 40. So we
Wow.
need to raise at least 3,000 this year to get over. So we're still accepting teams. I'm still accepting sponsorships. I'm still taking those donation checks for Ronald McDonald House Charities. So make sure you get on that. And then we've got Third Fridays in Galion coming up too.
It's hard to, it's great. This year's kind of gone fast. It's hard to believe June's going to be here already.
I know, it's
Yeah.
crazy. So the third Friday in Galion, that's always a tongue twister for
Yes.
me. So we call them TFIG,
Uh-huh.
instead of TGIF, TFIG, is gonna be June 17th.
Okay.
It's gonna look a little different, I'm gonna be honest with you. So the city is currently doing a renovation project of the gazebo area. So all of the bricks have been taken out. And yes, for anybody watching or who wants to know, those bricks that have people's names on them in honor of, in memory of, are going back.
Okay.
They're all going back and up around the gazebo, not in the same spot though, so that might be the fun part, is to come to a Third Friday event once they've replaced them and find your brick again.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
So we're gonna flop Third Friday from that north quadrant of the square to the south quadrant of the square in June. So it'll
Okay.
be more outside of like Quay's,
Okay.
Flourish
Uh-huh.
Boutiques, the Family Chiropractor, that side. If they're still not done with that side. It's a tight schedule right now, so I've always got a backup plan. But we've got a great entertainment lineup that evening. A band called Tightrope. They played at our August 3rd Friday last year. It's a rock and roll, your classic songs that everybody in the crowd knows
Sure.
and can sing along to.
Sure.
They're going to be performing on the stage. And then we will have a second area set up. Barb Scott with the Bucyrus Library is bringing her music movement and more for the kids. We're having the princesses come back and do the princess sing-along. The Galion area band is going to come and do some of your favorite marching band classic.
Nice.
And we've got food trucks and vendors, 5 to 8, June 17th, Third Friday in Galion. You drive through the square, you'll figure out what side we're on really fast.
Wow, yeah, looking forward to that, and I think we're going to be out there too.
Yeah, you will.
Yeah, so I'll probably see you out there.
Yes.
I love it. This summertime's I'm a summer person anyway, so I love all these events and all that stuff.
Yeah.
It's always a good time, and it's great to see everything that you guys are doing in Galion and Crestline, which is quite a
Yeah,
bit.
thank you.
And and Crestline's really making the move and stuff. It's just nice. It's
Yeah,
nice.
so watch for some new businesses and
Yeah.
some announcements coming out of Crestline, because like I said, that Crestline comeback, it's here, it's now, and I feel like the business community is really catching on to it, and new businesses keep seeking Crestline out, asking for availability of
That's
space
good,
and where to
good.
go. So, and then Governor DeWine raised his hand for the infrastructure funding, so we may actually see passenger rail in the next 5 years.
And I'm glad he did that, because that's going to be very important, and so that's a
Yes.
neat project. And it's great to be able to travel from Cincinnati all the way up to Cleveland.
Yes.
And that train will leave both directions 3 times a day.
Right.
Yeah.
And I mean, that's huge, because I mean, I don't know if people remember, this 3C corridor thing isn't a brand new discussion. It's been going on for a long time, and Kasich, Governor Kasich, when he was in office, he didn't raise his hand.
Right.
And so it kind of, pushed it under the rug again, and we're back. And so Governor DeWine raising his hand was key to us getting this funding from the federal government for this infrastructure. So
Yeah.
that was huge.
I got a chance to go to the Amtrak meeting for that last year, and it was very, very neat to hear what they want to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and I mean, it's not going to be tomorrow that it comes. I mean, there's more things that have to come out of it, and I mean, there's more meetings that are going to have to be held, but at least we're staying on our action plan, and like, things are coming along as they should. So
That's awesome. Good
Yes.
news. I'm glad to hear that he raised his hand, because they were wondering about that for a while. So.
yeah, they were really, especially because the history behind it,
Right,
so I
sure.
mean, anytime you have an election coming up, you get nervous about, a
Right.
change in,
Right.
parties and all of that, but
Sure.
we stay neutral and all of that stuff, but this greatly impacts the economy of Crestline and Crawford County as a whole.
Yeah.
having a passenger rail stop in our county is going to do great things for the county. Period.
It'll be huge.
Yep.
Yeah, it'll bring people in because it'll go all the counties, surrounding counties around.
Yes.
Which is quite a bit. It's going to bring people into the Crestline area to get on that train.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
So we're super excited. So.
Yeah, it should be. It's a good project.
Yeah. So come over to
Yeah.
the Crestline DORA Dash.
Yeah.
Get your head shot. Come see what's going on. Spy some of the new businesses that may have new,
Yeah.
eating places soon. I'll
See,
hint
that's
at
great.
a few things. I can't tell all my secrets
Yeah.
though. So.
Awesome. And again, the was the third Friday. So
Yeah.
and that's coming up too in June.
Yep, June. And then we're thinking about adding a September event this year.
Wow. So stay tuned for that. Right?
Yeah, so stay tuned. So we used to do May,
Yeah.
June, July, and August for third Fridays. May got a little tricky because it is the end of the school year and graduations. We're adding one more thing to people's crazy May schedule. So that's why we took May off, but we might add September. So
Awesome.
I know.
Awesome. If people want more information, you have a Facebook page, correct?
Yeah, so we're on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn, social shares all the time on those. And then our webpage, the Galion-Crestline-Chamber.org. Events and stuff are always on there. So check it out. Or if anything else, call us at the office. It's 419-468-7737.
Fantastic. Thank you so much, Miranda, for coming
Thanks,
in.
Randy.
I'll probably see you a lot this summer.
Yes, perfect.
Thank you.
Thanks.